If you do much modding and tinkering with printers, you're bound to end up with a huge array of nuts and bolts and stuff, or maybe it's just me. And then you inevitably end up with a tray or a box like this with just all sorts of random ones in there. So what I've done is designed these sorting trays, and each one comes out the grid, and I've embedded the bolt size in there. So if I'm trying to sort through a batch like this, I can quickly go through, size them up, drop them in these trays, and then just pop a tray out and back into my case. The other thing it's handy for is if I'm working on something and I want an array of 3 or 4 different sizes of bolts, I can just set out the trays I want. I've also done some plain. Oh, that's not looking very clear on here, is it? Some plain ones, and hopefully by the time I upload this video I will finally have got round to sorting the files out and dropping them on Thingiverse and Colts and everywhere else. But it comes in dead handy. You know, if I'm working on something and I know I'm going to need a couple dozen 10mm and a few 20mm, I can drop them on these, put it to one side, and then as I'm grabbing for bolts, I'm not sifting through all of this lot. I also don't have these trays laying about where I can just knock them over. And yes, I've done that way too many times. So then it's a doddle. You just, there we go, that's a 10mm one. There we go. And that way you can work out which ones are which size, lay them out in trays, and then when you've finished, then go back in the box. And the little ruler thing that I got with, I don't know, something I ordered from Mello. It's quite useful for just quickly sizing a few bolts. I've got a few printed ones, but I didn't want to show one of those on camera because the one I use, I've had it so long, I can't actually remember where I got it from. So yeah, just wanted to show off something a bit different that I've done. And these are just 2 colours, simple layer swap, so you can do it on a single colour printer. And then the frame, they just drop in, and if need be, if one's a bit sticky, you can just press it up from underneath. And I've done these frames in an array of different sizes and, you know, what's the word? Orientations. No, that's not the word at all. Try again. I've done some that like 4x4, 3x3, stuff like that. So when I upload them, I'll add that. And it's deliberately sparse so that it doesn't use up much filament. So there you go. If you're interested in that, hopefully you'll find it on my Thingiverse and Colts. Let me know what you think.